Hello, everyone. I am Edgar, and I am here today with Kiara.
Hello.
She is my massage therapist, clinic shift mate, and we had a shift today. How many people did you massage today?
I had to.
You had two, and I massaged two as well. And then we came over and we had an energy session. So I am going to let Kiara introduce herself a little bit more and talk about her perspective with energy healing, and then we will take it from there. So,
So generally, I'm like, give me deep tissue, give me tuina. I've not had a lot of experience with receiving energy work,
okay.
but today was pretty awesome. I felt different sensations that I can't access a lot of times on my own. I feel very disconnected from my own body a lot. So just how you presented the information to me helped me to really connect with it
Okay.
and be a part of everything that was going on with me internally.
Let me pause you for a second. Can you elaborate a little on how it is that you felt connected to the process?
So there was a point where I believe you had your hand on my root chakra and then my solar plexus, so areas 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
And after about 10 seconds, I just felt like this energy just shoot down my leg.
Beautiful.
And visually, I could see like the channel and then the collaterals, and it was like just electricity. And I could actually feel like my feet like pulse as if like the energy had just shot down my feet.
Yeah,
So that was
very
pretty
nice.
cool. And then as you moved up, there was one area on my abdomen where I just felt like it's something stuck. And I actually had a buddy of mine do some body work on me yesterday.
Okay.
And we were just really getting into my quad, and we got up to right around my groin area, and just those two channels, spleen, and I think there was some liver stuff going on. It was just really, really tense. So today you were there, and energetically I felt whatever it was just like pass,
Yeah.
So that was really cool, because generally I don't get to feel that sensation in that way because I'm not getting energy work done. I'm normally getting deep tissue done.
Very interesting.
So as you continue to go up, there was a point, I think you went over my heart chakra, and I just felt so alive. Like there was so much energy there. I just felt like I wanted to just start dancing. Like it was actually an overwhelming kind of feeling of joy.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really cool. But then when you got up to my throat chakra, that was interesting because I just felt this like a very heavy feeling, kind of like I wanted to cower my chest in. So the stark difference between the two, I felt that was pretty interesting because I've never experienced that before. What else?
So you're saying at your heart chakra, you were feeling all these good energies and all this happiness, and then we switched to your throat chakra, and you immediately noticed like the difference.
Yeah, it was very drastic. But after about 15 seconds or so, with when you were on my throat chakra, I actually started to that dark or heavy feeling actually started to lift off of me, and then I started to feel more happier, feel like I experienced a happier emotion.
And was that gradual or was that instant for you? It was like 1 second yes, 1 second no, or was it the energy rose slowly, or what was the experience you had?
I would say the energy, it was gradual.
Okay.
But once I connected to, oh wow, like it was just picked up from there.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So like your body was like, oh, boom.
It was very familiar. Yeah, very familiar. And I don't know, it kind of highlighted to me like it's a choice too, right?
Okay.
Like just like I can choose to be upset, unhappy, I can make a different choice to be happy and look at the brighter side of things, and ultimately what we think we manifest, right? So it was very similar to that, I guess, perspective or viewpoint.
Nice. Well, I'm very glad that you were able to have an experience and felt that rush of energy to a point where you felt a difference in yourself, and it was, I want to say, physical, emotional, and on other levels too. Let's see what else, and then if someone who doesn't believe in energy work or may have a maybe perspective from a religious background, how would you say, how would you talk about this experience to them? Would you say that it's something good, it's something bad?
I wouldn't necessarily use it in a good or bad term. I'd probably say that it's more so about perspective and to some degree experience in life with, just, we live in a pretty diverse country. So for me, I grew up growing up as a Christian. I'd probably not get energy work done just because of, knowing the spiritual realm and so on and so forth. And, I'm still walking my journey. I don't know everything. I feel vulnerable. But I can say today that you have to be flexible, and everything is not for everybody. I still feel secure in my own faith, even though I can be open to a different way of helping someone to heal, essentially. The word does say we can lay hands on the sick, that the Most High has given us that same ability. We're facilitators of that. So exactly. I'm grateful to come across a talented young man such as yourself, that has the courage to step outside of the box and the boundaries that we get put on us on a daily basis, and bring your heart and love into your practice. And I really felt like you helped to guide me, in a way spiritually, in that you are my spiritual brother, and we're supposed to be able to interact with one another at this level spiritually with the heart, absolutely. And I think that like right now I feel like I'm just vibrating through, like it's so awesome.
I love it.
It's just joy, and we don't see enough of it. Not enough of us are speaking up. I don't like being in front of the camera. I'm a pretty shy person. However, this is important, because I was able to experience a different modality of body work, and to receive something from someone that is so dedicated. You really do feel the love, and it's just another way to connect and to maybe express something that you may need help with from someone who is more connected in that way. We're all here to help each other, learn from each other. We're here to be of service to one another. I think we've just gotten away from the fellowship, and it's been more of abusing. So I'm happy to share this moment with you, Edgar.
I'm happy to share this moment as well. This is actually very interesting to me because I come from a Christian background as well. It was in the Christian belief system that I was able to learn how to connect with my spirit and source or God. And it was then when I started tapping into my body's abilities to use electromagnetism and transfer it to other people. And my hands started heating up, and I would ask the pastor and I would ask people, what is this? They would say it's God. But that didn't really satisfy me. And I had to face spirit in my own terms, and I had to open my perspective and really see where my path was and what was where I had to go. So it's not what belief I had to change or adopt, is what was working for me in my body, and ultimately it's what's leading me to a joy that doesn't come from materialism, that doesn't come from this is what I do or this is how much I make. It's a joy that seeing that I can put a smile on a face and I can help someone feel happy and good. So I guess one last question. Would you say this is a common everyday experience, or would you say there is a mystical nature to this situation?
I think that it can be common. I think we're just not connecting.
Okay.
The way that we should.
Definitely.
And we need people such as yourself to connect in this way and on this level, so that we can identify with something different, and something that to me, I believe, was a way of life before now.
Yeah.
And that we're starting to, tap into our ancestry and so on, and being able to connect with that part of us and where we really originate from, there's a whole lot of life that we're not living.
There's so much.
Yeah.
So much has been taken from us from our past and from our lineage records. So everything's about to change, though.
Absolutely.
Anyway, thank you so much for being my volunteer, for letting me work on you today. It was a pleasure. I hope that this energy is put to really, really, really good use by your angels. And anything else you would like to add?
No, just thank you.
Okay, so this is Edgar signing off, bringing the mystical experience to the everyday life.